Closer. Hey everybody, it's Margaret with Texas Gal Treasures, and it's Monday, and you know what that means. It's time for the weekly sales report. Now, I think I've only had about 6 sales this last week, but some of them have been really nice sales, so I'm not going to complain. I have not done a whole lot this week because, like I've been saying, summertime is pretty busy with the kids being home more, running kids here, there, and then we were gone all weekend. It's just been, life. And so I've had 6 sales. I've listed here or there, got in a couple listings a day. But really not as much as I can normally get done when the kids are in school. So I'm pretty happy with the sales this week. My goal usually is to have about $200 a week, which, has been hit or miss since summertime has come along. Definitely aim for more when I have more time to put into it, because definitely the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. So that being said, let's take a look at the numbers and what sold. All right. So I had 2 sales on Etsy, and there's been a little bit more talk about Etsy lately, which I really like. Because as most of you know, I cross-post a lot of my items. If they're vintage, if they qualify for going on Etsy, I put them there as well. And that way, when one is slow, on eBay might be slow, Etsy might be picking up. But we'll talk more about Etsy later. So 2 items sold. The first thing that sold were these Lions Club pins that I picked up at the charity shop for 15 cents. Now, I have never had any experience selling Lions Club anything before. Excuse me. But I thought, you know what? It's 15 cents. I'm going to give it a try. So I got these maybe a couple months ago, posted them, and they sold for $19.99. So like I said, picked them up for 15 cents, just thinking, I'll give it a try. Put them up there, see how they did. $19.99. This was when I was still trying out the free shipping on Etsy to see before I figured out it's probably not the best idea. So after shipping and fees and everything, this net me $14.59. So I may not pass up Lions Club things if I see them for cheap again. So that was cool. And then here is another graphing calculator. I picked up 2 at a garage sale for $5 for the pair of them. They were marked $5 each. And I asked the lady, could you do $5 for both? Because, hey, why not, right? I mean, the worst you can say is no, or just take it away and say, get out of my garage sale, you cheap skate. But she didn't. She said yes. And so this sold for $37.99. I paid $2.50 for it. Now, this was one of those instances where I made look, I told you, I'm going to keep I'm not fitting in this little square. Let me out. So this is one of those instances where I made a, rookie error on my shipping. I charged them $3.50 for shipping, but because it was kind of bulky, it didn't quite fit into the little box that I thought it would. So I had to double Frankenbox it, and so it ended up being bulkier and heavier than I anticipated. So it cost me more to ship than I charged them. It cost me $4.40 to ship this. But these things happen, so you just have to deal with it, eat the loss. But really, it's not that big of a deal because I made a really nice profit off the calculator anyway. So my profit after fees and shipping and everything was $31.57. Look. All right, so those were my sales on Etsy. Pretty good, I think. Now to move over to my eBay sales. All right, so, every time you talk to me or listen to me, that is, you hear me talk about cufflinks, tie tacks, collar pins, collar stays, tie bars, men's accessories, and I love to sell them. I pick them up whenever I find them for cheap, buy them in lots, at auctions, and I part them out and sell them for, depending on the style and such, from $10 on up to infinity. So this was a tie tack that I got in a lot. of tie bars, tie tacks, cufflinks, and it was super duper awesome. When I averaged out all of the lot, everything averaged out to be about 83, 85 cents. So I was pretty happy with this. Now, I have had it for a while. I will have to say that some of the, men's accessories, if they're a higher ticket, they might sit a little bit longer, but if it's as cool as this one, I was so willing to wait. And I gotta be honest, I've had a number of people send me best offers, in the $30, $20, $40 range. And I was just so sure that the right buyer was going to come along for this one. And ta-da, they did. So I do have a Christmas in July sale going on in my eBay shop right now. So they did buy this for $73.86. And like I said, it ended up being about 85 cents when I parted everything out. So the shipping here was $2.13, and this went global shipping to the UK, I believe. But yes, it went to global shipping. And so my profit here was $61.79. But look how cool that is. Seriously. Seriously, how cool is that? Super cool. That's how cool. And then here we have got a shirt, and I still have a whole bunch of clothes in there that I bought that I need to list that I've just learned that it's not, there's great money in it if you know what you're doing and you're really enjoying it. And I'm learning that it's not really something that I'm passionate about. So I've slashed prices on a lot of things, and this one, I spent $4 on this shirt, which is a lot for me. $4 on this shirt, and I ended up taking a best offer of $12 because I just was ready to let it get out of here, So after shipping and fees, my profit was $3.02. Oh yeah. But you know what? I'm not going to scoff at that, because do you know what I can do with $3? Yeah, I can do a lot with $3. So whatever. It's $3. Moving on. First of all, let me give you a lesson on how not to take pictures, because this is probably the worst, and I'm super surprised that it ever sold. And I've known it since I posted it. I was like, man, this was a bad idea. Bad idea. White on white? Not a good idea. I should have definitely taken a picture on a black background, and guess what I have? I have one. But did I do it? No. I just got busy posting other things, and I kept thinking, oh, I'll go back and do it. Oh, I'll go back and do it. But no, I never did. So the heavens were smiling on me when this thing sold. This was something that was in my grandmother's collection. She collected hat pin holders, and sugar shakers and dolls and things. So this was in her collection, and it sold, let's see, I took a best offer of $9.59. And so my profit here was $5.08, which is okay. But yeah, once again, don't do what I did and take white on white pictures, even when you know better. And then last, here's the biggie, which I'm almost nervous to share, because it's one of those, you want to wait till the person gets it and loves it and doesn't return it, or there's nothing happens to it in transit, or just any craziness because it's that good of a sale. So I almost feel like I'm holding my breath because it's like too good to be true. I purchased this Tiffany locket. I bought this locket, this Tiffany and Company locket, off of a local garage sale site for $60, and listed it for $650. And then when it went on sale in my shop, $552, and then I took a best offer of $450. So good deal for them, good deal for me, because after shipping and fees and everything, I'll net $330.61. So it's going to England. I've messaged back and forth with the purchaser. He's buying it, and it's super sweet. But he's like, oh, when is it going to get here? Because he's getting married, and he wants this to be for his bride's, something old, for her wedding day or something like that. So, which is Very cool, I think. So yeah, like I said, global shipping program. So hopefully that takes care of if anything scary or lost or damage or weirdness happens. Um, but I'm almost hesitant to rejoice until he gets it and loves it. So anyway, this could possibly be a really awesome sale. It is an awesome sale, but you know how it is when you make a big one. You're just nervous, like, oh, cross fingers that it goes well and it stays okay. You know what I mean? All right, so the numbers, let me pop them up here. So like I said, I sold 6 items this week, which, but my profit after everything is $446.66, and my average per item, oh gosh, which I shouldn't even bother, is $74.44. Take that, North River outfit shirt that I wish I had never bought. All right, so that's it. Thanks so much for watching the sales report video. Also, I have my thank you contest going on for reaching 1,000 subscribers, and I'm giving away a really awesome keychain, the most awesome one in the world. But if you don't like it, I said I would give something else away because it has a bad word on it. But something within the same realm, without the bad word. So I'll put a link to that down below. So if you haven't watched that, if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't watched and put your, thing in, put your entry in for that, then go do it because it is fun and it will be awesome. And that's it. So thanks so much for watching. I've got some other videos lined up this week and some other news that I'll tell you about later. But that's it. Make sure you go out and enjoy yourselves, everybody, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Also, if you are not, you should check out Periscope, which is a really cool new app. You have to have a Twitter account to sign up, but it's really neat. It's like, Periscope. You're periscoping, you pop your little eyeball up into different parts of the world, and you can get a view of what's happening live as someone posts. And I did a Periscope before this. It was titled Getting Ready for the Sales Report video. And it was just me talking to some, the people watching, and I was putting my makeup on. But it was fun, it's a good laugh behind the scenes, just silliness. And, you get your friends to follow you and chit chat and laugh and have fun with you. I did some periscoping this weekend when I was out at my sister's place in Kerrville, but she lives so far out in the country that it was chopping in and out, and it didn't do so well because she lives out in the middle of nowhere on the top of this hill with bad reception. So, but it was fun anyway, walking around and periscoping and forewarned that you might pop your little periscope up if I do this sometimes to go look and see what other people I don't even know are doing, because you can, and you might pop up and see, like, it might be something really cool or it might be something really cool. So I wouldn't recommend it for kids. Here, let me show you. So, like, here's on my phone. Right now, nobody I'm following is live. You can't really see that. But on mine, like, I can't show you. Okay, but there's a little globe down here. And if I touch it, there's a map. You see all these little red dots? You can click on one of those. And it's things that are happening live right now, just randomly. If we want to see what's happening at Buc-ee's in Temple, Texas, we can. And it's loading up. Let's see what's happening in Paris right now. Traffic. Seriously. So this is his live Periscope. He's periscoping his traffic. Awesome. Oops, I just hearted that. Tutto Venez. So I'm on Periscope. If you want to see, seriously, it's nothing as as edited and pretty as this video thing that we do here, because there's no editing to it. It's all live. It's all live for you. All right, so, oh, I look big now. Maybe I should scoot back. This isn't working. Editing. How's that? Better? No, I don't know. I'm gonna play with it. Hang on. Or I'll be distracted the whole time going, my head's chopped off. My head is chopped off. My head is chopped off. Just don't move. There, don't move. All right, so shipping and everything was $31.57. Look, I was trying something new. Scooch. Oh, God. Okay, hang on, we're gonna fix it. Don't fence me in. There's a song, right? It's called Don't Fence Me In. Not that I need like a huge space for myself, but I don't want to feel like if I move my head, I'm getting like, you can only see me. You can't see me. Oh my gosh. Vanity. Oh, my sweetie vanity. You're so true to me. All my life, I just want to sing and something. Gonna stick this at the very end. Okay, better. Oh gosh, maybe. Okay. All right. Woo. There. All right. So I gave you the numbers on this one. Let me get my numbers where I can see them here. There we go. Oh man, this is a mess. Do I just need to start over? No. I'm just going to pretend like none of that ever happened. All right, so those were my sales on... Let me out. So